Happy Monday, Antelope Valley. I hope everyone's doing well and that you had a pleasant weekend. We are just about halfway through the month of April, April 13th, 2026. I'm Mark Troth, broker and co-owner of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Troth Realtors, right here in Lancaster, California, bringing you this week's version of the Antelope Valley Real Estate Market Update, where week in and week out we take a look at exactly what's going on in our local real estate market. As I like to point out every week, I feel it's important that residents and potential buyers and sellers in the Antelope Valley have a trusted local resource to go to follow along with our local real estate market and its trends. Our statistics often get lumped in with Greater Los Angeles County, Southern California, and our market up here in the Antelope Valley is definitely unique unto itself. Before we take a look at today's statistics, also like to point out that the statistics are courtesy of the Greater Antelope Valley Association of Realtors MLS system. So where do we begin? April 13th, 2026. Active listings, a nice little bump up to 913, 2.2% gain since last week when we were at 893. Pendings took a little bit of a drop, down 1.1%. Last week we were at 412. As of this morning, we are at 405. We can likely blame increased interest rates on that. Interest rates have been showing a little bit of a upward tick due to some of the geopolitical stuff going on. So I think this is all short term. So I think our pending number, it's nice to see that above 400. Definitely would be nice to see that climb into the mid fours. The week of 4.6 to yesterday 4.12, as I mentioned, new listings were up. Last week we had 95 new residential listings, up from 81 the week prior. Nice 17.3% tick up. Median price of those new listings 490,000, up from 477.5 last week, 2.6% increase. New into escrow did take a little bit, or actually a lot bit of a drop down. We were at 84 the week prior, down to 62. As I mentioned, kind of think that, a couple of things. As I mentioned, the increase in interest rate, and then a lot of folks on spring break, spring vacation last week. And so that I definitely think played into it. Median days that those 62 properties were on the market prior to going under contract were 39, up from 32 the week prior. Number of listings that closed escrow, 49. That's once again a pretty decent decrease from the week prior. We were at 64. Like to keep that number up in the mid to upper 60s would definitely be a welcome sign. And the median sales price of those 49 properties was 430,000, down 4.4% from the week prior when we were at 438. And so our absorption rate, and important number to watch, absorption rate would be taken by taking that 913 active listings divided by the number of properties that closed escrow over the last 30 days, which was 288 closed residential properties. That equals the absorption rate of 3.2 months, meaning that if no other properties come on the market at that current pace, it would take 3.2 months for all those active listings to go away. That absorption rate, the same as the week prior. And what we follow along is that anytime you're 3 months or below on that absorption rate, you're in a seller's market. The closer it gets down to 2 or 1, the stronger the seller's market. Between 3 to 6 months, you're in a balanced market where both buyers and sellers are having to, show some flexibility. In that kind of market, not a lot of downward pressure, not a lot of upward pressure on pricing. And anytime you're over 6 months, which there are a number of markets throughout the United States and even in California that are above that 6 month absorption rate, you're definitely in a buyer's market. So our local market, Antelope Valley market, still hanging pretty tight, so which is all good news. But as always, if there's any other market information, market statistics that myself or any of our trusted associates here at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Troth Realtors can provide you, by all means, please do not hesitate to reach out, where we proudly have been serving the needs of the Antelope Valley real estate market since 1957. All right, everybody, take care, make it a great week, and we will chat with you next Monday. Bye-bye.